What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Action Sunday. And this week, I'm going to dive into the action comedies a little bit with this little guilty pleasure of mine. It's called The Hard Way from 1991. It stars Michael J. Fox and James Woods. Oh my goodness, yeah. That's an interesting tandem for an action comedy. So, yeah, for those of you that are not familiar with this is here's the reason why it's a guilty pleasure of mine. It's one of those holy cow, what the heck kind of thing, but it really works. So you have Michael J. Fox. He plays an actor, and he's trying to do a research for a role in an upcoming movie. He's trying to play a cop, and so he discovers, oh, hey, I want to follow this guy around. I want to get the feel of how this guy works. So he's trying to be like a classic method actor kind of thing. So he meets John Moss, played by James Woods, and essentially it just goes from there. He's just trying to try to get into it and try to understand him, trying to understand his life in the mindset of a cop. But of course, which is where this is where it gets interesting. So apparently, or complicates things for John Moss, because not only is he trying to cope with him, he's also trying to handle a murder case, and also can try to balance that with his girlfriend kind of thing. And of course, you try to understand John Moss's character. Is like he's a really tough ass, angry detective. And of course, it's really funny, but he's also trying to be a good role model to his girlfriend, and of course she's one of those single mothers, and so she has a son. She's trying to be like a good role model to him, kind of thing. So in a way, it's like, well, he's got a lot on his plate, but he's got to do what he's got to do, and it's just one rip-roaring excitement of a movie. Of course, I feel like there's more comedy than action, but of course, it's part of Action Sunday. It still works. So hey, like I said, I'll take anything here or there that fits this genre, but it really does work. And like, man, Woods and Fox are just pure dynamite on screen. And what I understand was that Woods' character is supposed to be angry, but of course, Woods found it to be very difficult because he actually enjoyed working with Michael J. Fox. Because come on, this is Marty McFly we're talking about. Now it's a completely like almost a 180 or a 360 from his character in Back to the Future. It's just really interesting, but hey, it really works. Yeah. I don't want to give too much of the overall arching plot of the murder case, but it gets really, really good. But although this is the one complaint I have about this movie is that I think they add too much to overcomplicate, and I think it kind of dragged. Not to mention this. No, let me ask you this. So normally, how long are usually action comedies? They're usually like an hour and a half, roughly. This one was almost pushing the 2-hour mark. It's like, okay, I think that was a little excessive, but I think they wanted to just take everything that they had and just throw it at the wall, see what sticks. And because I think they just wanted to just say, okay, this is it. We just want to do like a one movie with these guys, just wrap it all up. And speaking of movies, sorry about that. Back to the whole actor thing. Like, remember how I said he's just trying to research the role. Well, of course, it gets to the point like, oh God, I can't take it, with the John Moss's character. But he says some really great lines throughout this movie, especially this line. I'm gonna say this right now. Now it takes the heart into real life too. It's like, all right, when you're on camera, you take 16 takes. Here, you got one take, and you mess it up, you're dead, kind of thing. And like Michael J. Fox's character really takes that to heart, and it really works. And there's another line that I absolutely love about this movie. This is why I love this movie. At one point, when they first meet, he turns to his captain and he just says this line: "Not if you tied my tongue to your tailpipe and dragged my 80 miles an hour naked across a field of broken glass. No, I'm not doing it." Wow. Believe it or not, I have actually paraphrased that line in real life, people, because there are moments where I'm like, I'm so exasperated. I'm like, no, forget it. Not if you didn't do this to me. It's like, also, I kind of feel like, I think I know where the nerd guy's inspiration for all his rapid fire, whatchamacallits that he says, AVGN, angry rants kind of thing. Especially I think it came from this, but that's just me here or there. But anyway, overall, it's a really fun and entertaining movie. You'll laugh. There's so many good action. There's some great chase scenes. Like I said, there's definitely some big comedy moments that'll just make you just laugh. The final act really brings it together, and brings both these two interesting characters together and in just one perfect bow, and just sends you out with saying, okay, yep, this was funny, well worth watching. And yeah, seriously, this movie's just starting to grow on me. It's essentially a guilty pleasure of mine, but is it my personal favorite? Maybe. I don't know. Stick around, okay? So, if I had to give The Hard Way a rating, I was originally gonna give this movie a 7, but after couple of repeated viewings, I'm giving this movie a maybe no, I'm gonna give it a 7.5. It's almost there. It just needs to work out the whole like overcomplicated thing. You know, like I said, a lot of things just brought down, but the finale really brings together. Plus, I think the excessive runtime, pushing 2 hours, I think that'll just take people out of their element. Okay, so that's all I have to say. Let me know what you think. Go find this movie. It's on if you can find it on like a solo DVD, I praise you, because the only way I found it was on one of these little compilation DVDs. This is a flashback one, which also features Secret of My Success and a couple other Michael J. Fox movies. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think. Don't subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned here for some more awesome videos.